because he was a human being. And so we all have a call in our lives to contribute and to do things to reshape and restructure the future for our future generations, for our children, for our nieces, for our nephews, for our loved ones. Everybody in this place has somebody that is younger than them that they love and they cherish dearly. And you want the best for them, better than what you had. So you have a calling placed upon each and every one of your lives today. The things that you're going through today, the discouragement, the doubt, the anger, whatever it is, remember who you're doing it for. Because the things that you do, they will shape, and they will restructure, and they will change the course of humanity by you continuing to stay true to who you are. Thank you very much. And I say there's 3 points, and the first point that I like to say is this. Knowledge is power. No. Applied knowledge is power. See, knowledge is not power. If I can take this book, this is the Texas Constitution right here. I can take this Texas Constitution and slap it on the table. That's knowledge in that book. But if I don't use it, what good is it? But if I open it up and I see, oh, Mr. Officer, you haven't read me my Miranda rights. I'm not doing that. Now I have applied my knowledge. And now I have the power. Almost like, you know the song, I got the power. Exactly, that's the same thing. You have the power. You have the power to do these things. And so when you have knowledge of anything, it can take you further along in your path. Build your own empire. I can feel the vibe in this room, and I know that the majority of people in here, probably about 99% of you, the reason you're here today, you don't want to build somebody else's empire. You don't want to go to work for somebody else and building up somebody else's dream. Each and every you, by show of hands, who in here has dreams? Yes. Every one of you in here has dreams, and you don't want to build up somebody else's dreams. You want to build up your own dreams. So why not build your own empire? So that's one of the first pieces that I started thinking of with my story. I keep on told you all today. I worked for United Airlines. I had 401k. I had flight benefits. I traveled the world for free. I went to Canada. I went to Israel, Jerusalem. I went to New York City, LA, Chicago, Florida, all these places for free. My parents flew for free. My family members flew for free. Why would you leave that position? Why would you leave that circumstance, that situation? Because I knew that I had a calling in my life. I knew that I didn't want to be building up somebody else's empire. I knew when I spoke that I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to travel the world. People are going to pay me when I get them to travel. And so I tell you all, I challenge you all today to build your own empire. I grew up with the silver spoon in my mouth, but I also grew up with the wooden spoon in my mouth as well. You see, I feel like Solomon when he says, I know what it's like to have a lot, but I know what it's like not to have. I've experienced both sides of the spectrum. I know what it's like to ride with your family, hop in the limo, and take an hour and a half drive to the airport, hop on the plane and go to Jamaica, stay in a nice resort, where you're the only your family is there. People are catering to every beck and call. You literally ring a bell, and they come to ask you what you need, and they cook for you like you're servants. But I also know what it's like to have the creditors knocking on your door, calling the phone in the middle of the night, seeing the car get repossessed, having to go to the church to get a shelter home to buy food for pennies on the dollar because you couldn't afford anything to eat. Eating Spam sandwiches with hot sauce and mayonnaise. Actually kind of good. But I know what it's like to have to go to experience those things. And so what I want you all to do right now, I want you to take your seatbelt. Everybody put your hand up in the air. We're going to put our seatbelt on. We're clicking in. We're getting ready to go. Now, what I want to share with you all today is things like I've said, this experience, things that I've done. And so the next thing, I want everybody to make an okay sign with their hand. Make an okay sign. Put it up in the air. Put it up high. Let me see it. There we go. So pay attention to me very closely. Make that okay sign. Come on, Mr. I want you to pay attention to me very close and listen to what I say. I want you to take this okay sign and put it on your chin. Now, you notice that I said put it on your chin. But most people put it on their cheeks and not their chin. Why is that? It's because people pay attention more to what you do than what you say. People receive more of what you have than what you say you have. So everything that I'm going to speak about today is things that I've experienced myself, things that I know to be true. I'm not going to come here and waste your time, waste my time, waste our energy, our passion. It's a Saturday. You all could be anywhere right now, but you chose to be here. So everything I'm going to tell you today is going to be from that heart, from that motive, deep down, the things that I've experienced and I know to be true. There's 2 points that I must let you all know before we get into our 3 points. The first one is this. It's the number 25. What does that number represent? 25%. 25% is as a quarter. 1 quarter. It's one piece of a whole. 25, you get 4 25s, you get 4 25%, you get 100%. Now, the reason that number is so important is because life loves quarterly living. We love to see things that happen in the quarters. We love the seasons, the spring, the summer, the winter, the fall. We have business quarters. We have the first, second, third, and fourth business quarter. Even in sports, we love to see people that have first, second, third. And what it is, put the 4s up, it's the 4th quarter. Life loves quarterly living. And see, a concept that we must understand and we must ascertain is this, that it's that last quarter that is most important. We love to hear stories about people who pay the bills when the foreclosure papers was coming in the mail tomorrow and it's on the way, they don't know what they're going to do, and all of a sudden something comes, a miracle, a blessing, or something breakthrough that happens and they get a job done. But we love to see people get it done in the 4th quarter like Michael Jordan. The game's on the line. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He puts the ball up and he scores. We love to see those things. These are things that passion us, that infiltrate our imagination and let us know that that's awesome. So the reason that it is so important is because there's something special that happens when people who get the things done in that 4th quarter. Have you all ever started a business or some type of motive, or you want to start working out, and as soon as you get started, you're like, man, if I would have known it was going to be this hard, I would have never started. Right? Those are the first 3 quarters. It's the last quarter. That's where things get done. You have to take the same energy, the same passion, the same drive, the same focus, everything that you put into those first 3 quarters, you have to go into that 4th quarter. It's where I coined a phrase in my book. It's called, you must turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be. You must turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be. I just say, you have to take everything that you had in that 3rd quarter and take times 10. That's why. That's the explanation that we see when we have somebody who turns up in the business sector, or they get it done on the playing field. Whatever it is, they turn up in order for things to turn out the way